for Brian Allen and Scotty Giddos. The 5, Amira Girl, is Dave Smith and Laqdar Romoly, and the 7, Vino Palantina, Dave Smith and Brandon Louis. 1100 metre trial, they're making their way around to the start.
None of those types of gallopers in this, and still goes around 30 to 1. Does need to improve a little off those efforts and does have to carry 61 kilos, but I wouldn't be surprised to get a cheeky run out of this Paul Tapper trained galloper. Big price for mine, number 1, Shaka. Number 2, Duo Muso are scratching, so we move to number 3, Don't Wait for Luck, who is our short price favourite here. Currently $1.70 about Don't Wait for Luck, looking to go back to back from a maiden into a class 2, rises up in grade and up a kilo as well, draws in barrier number 8 in a field of 11 starters. As long as he gets a half decent run, I think he's the one they'll need to beat, but he certainly is short enough. You don't see a lot of horses go from maiden straight to class company and win again, but I thought that Don't Wait for Luck's maiden victory was pretty dominant and pretty arrogant in the finish. He's $1.70 to go back to back. Number 4, Khalida, is having her second run for Dave Smith and her second run in WA. The first up run was very good as well. Was beaten a length in the finish by Zing to win after parking in the breeze, doing all the work and being the only on-speed galloper still there at the finish. Laqdar Romoly kicked home the previous winner. I think he's a definite chance of going back to back. Khalida the obvious danger to our favourite at $3.70. Number 5, Passion for War's drawn the outside gate. Chloe has a party's having a good day in the saddle, but at 80 to 1, Passion for War is not expected to be that close in this event. Does have speed, but normally takes a couple of runs to reach full fitness. Number 6, Naughty Gossip, Jagsy Turner picks up the ride here from Bo Edwards and rides for Helen Harding, a 5-year-old mare who comes into this a month between runs. Hasn't shown any speed so far in 2 runs at Kalgoorlie, so from that draw expect her to settle in the second half of the field. Hoping to see her improve here. She should be getting better into the prep, but she's a $26 chance here. Number 7, Set for Stardom, had a couple of runs this time in for Peter Fernie at the start of the prep and then is transferred across now to Justin Robbins. Cassie Martin takes 1.5 kilos off here, and this horse has shown no gate speed in recent times. Settled 10th of 10 and 12th of 12 at his last 2 outings, so he's going to leave himself a fair bit to do here at 40 to 1. Number 8, American Thighs. Chanel Cooper rides here for Peter Fernie, and 54 kilos is the impost after the claim. Drops down a long way in weight here, 4 kilos on last start, when beaten 2.5 by Zing to win, so was only a length and a half behind our second favourite in Khalida, and gets a considerable weight in here today. Drawn the inside gate, and likely to use up that inside draw because she's a very speedy type. She's a $7 chance. Number 9, Immodest. Brandon Louis riding for Ash Grace, who makes a gear change here, takes the blinkers off, puts the winkers on, gives this horse a freshen up too, hasn't raced for 77 days. Last seen at a mile, now back to 1200. We'll need some luck from the draw as well, a $34 chance. Number 10, Aiden's Choice, also at $34 for Gary Bowen and Vicky Corver. Another one here that's 1,600 metres back to 1,200 metres, and so I thought a few of these would have a little bit too much zip for him. Number 11, Fiendish. This horse is flying. Neville Newton's got him going in career best form, this 7-year-old. He was excellent first up behind Symphony and Red. He was equally as good second up behind Duo Muso. 28 days between runs. If they overcook it in front, watch for him flashing late at $12. Fiendish. The final runner here is number 12, Lady Gondo from the yard of Peter Fernie. Tash Faithful looking to kick home her first winner of the program. Beaten 5 lengths last start by Zing to win. Same race as Khalida, same race as American Thighs, and nowhere near as impressive as that pair. Goes around to $26 here. Thought the market was pretty much spot on here. I'm going 3, 4, 11 and 8. 3, Don't Wait for Luck. $1.70 is short, but he was very impressive last start. 4, Khalida, the obvious danger, and likely settles well and truly in front of him in the run. Number 11, Fiendish, the blowout chance for quaddie players. And 8, American Thighs, next best. 3, 4, 11 and 8. Happy to tip Don't Wait for Luck, but I think you'd be a thrill seeker taking $1.70 to find out. 3 minutes to get your quaddie bets on here ahead of the BML Ventures Handicap.
Okay, 2 minutes off start time. This is the BML Ventures Handicap over the 1200 metres. First leg of today's main quaddie. Quaddie currently at 66,000 with a couple of minutes left of betting time. Khalida on screen. She was good at her first start locally from the Dave Smith yard. Laqdar jumps aboard today, takes over from Keshaw, who rode Khalida last start. Troy Turner rides Naughty Gossip. That was the rider change that come through this morning after the news that Bo Banovic Edwards wasn't taking her mounts today. It's been a double to Peter Fernie in the first two races today. Secret Style and Absolute Plum. And then Trevor Tasker saluted with Magic Will Rain. Chloe has a party in the saddle. And more than enough. Shot out of a cannon in the previous to deny Maraschino and win for Laqdar Romoly. Okay, so runners coming forward. Lady Gondo goes forward into line. So still 6 or 7 to come forward. Here comes Set for Stardom. 180, Don't Wait for Luck. Likewise on the tote. Khalida $3 even. Shopping much better on the tote there at $5.30. American Thighs at $9.50. Just the 3 runners in single figure odds. Here comes Aiden's Choice into line. Good on you, Stu. Yes, runners coming forward here as a Modest joins the line. There goes Fiendish up into the machine. So we've got 3 to come forward, including the top weight Tak Shaka. Tak Shaka, Passion for War, and Khalida. The 3 to complete the line. Your favourite, Don't Wait for Luck. 180 fixed, 190 on tote as Tak Shaka goes forward. So just a couple to link along and we'll be ready for the BML Ventures. First leg of today's main quaddie. Just repeating those earlier winners. Secret Style, Peter Fernie and Lucy took out the first. Absolute Plum for that same combination in the second. Magic Will Rain, that big odds, $34 in the third for Trevor Tasker. And Chloe has a party and more than enough with a dazzling turn of foot in the previous for SJ Miller and Laqdar Romoly. Who is that man on screen there aboard Khalida, about to come forward and complete the line for the BML Ventures Handicap. So Khalida comes forward. Stand by, Don't Wait for Luck, your favourite. Dominant maiden win last start. Very short in the market. Race 5 from Kalgoorlie, stand by. Line stands well. Starter holds them. There we go, the signal from behind and the gates fly back. They're off racing now. The favourites miss the kick. Don't Wait for Luck. Straight out the back door. Likewise with Set for Stardom. With early speed, it's Khalida, the mare, who goes straight to the front. So Khalida showing the way 3/4. Now running second, American Thighs. Being followed next of all by Tak Shaka. Aiden's Choice is going to settle down 4th. Being followed by Lady Gondo. Then we had Passion for War in the clear. Followed a length then to Fiendish with Don't Wait for Luck. Well back then, next of all, is Naughty Gossip, being followed by a Modest. And at the tail, it's Set for Stardom. 600 metres to run, it's Khalida for Romoly. Showing the way by a length and a half, American Thighs getting a nice run. Likewise, Aiden's Choice. And then we had Tak Shaka being followed by Lady Gondo. Don't Wait for Luck, just needs to get off the fence, being followed by Fiendish, together with Passion for War. Naughty Gossip was next, followed by a Modest and Set for Stardom. They're into the straight, and it's Khalida. Off and gone, showing the way by 3 on American Thighs. Then Don't Wait for Luck needs to pick up. Down the outside, Aiden's Choice with Fiendish, but it's Khalida in front. American Thighs trying to reel it in with Don't Wait for Luck, but it's all Khalida. Khalida too strong in the 5th from Cal. Goes on and wins by 4. Second in American Thighs. Third, we had Don't Wait for Luck. really didn't justify $1.70. They were followed in next of all by a Modest, Fiendish, and then we had over on the fence Naughty Gossip. They've gapped the rest, including Aiden's Choice, Passion for War, Lady Gondo, and last in was Takshaka. Khalida. Looks a nice acquisition for the Dave Smith stable. 4, 8 gets second, that's American Thighs. 3, Don't Wait for Luck, third. And 11, Fiendish will get fourth down the outside. But the race was over at the furlong pole. Nothing was catching this pacemaker in Khalida. And it starts 16, brings up win number 2 in devastating style. And looks a real handy horse going forward for Dave Smith. Khalida by Toronado from Little Rock, owned by Dave Smith, B. Dowdle and Terry Churchstone. No doubt there will be some celebrations among that lot. Laqdar in the saddle, Dave the trainer. Second in 8, American Thighs, Pete Fernie, Chanel Cooper by All-American from Dantarina, owned by Andrew Ingalls. Third in the 3, Don't Wait for Luck, Pete Fernie, Lucy Fiore, owned by Justin Warwick, V. Gallardi. Mrs. P. Gallardi, Bring Bigger Bags Syndicate, also Mumba Standardbred Syndicate, Platinum Dream Syndicate, Miss L. Britton and C. Western by Nakoni from Sent from the Stars, and fourth in was the 11. That's Fiendish for Nev Newton and Lisa Staples. 4 lengths by a length, 4 by a length. And at the numbers 4, 8, 3 and 11, a devastating win there to Khalida at start number 2 in West Australia. Comes through a winner. Race 6 is next, second leg of the quaddie, and a special race too. It's the Varley Brian Osmedi handicap over the 1200 metres. A tribute to Brian, who was such a fan of racing on the Goldfields, and we sadly lost last Sunday. The scratching is number 9, Safe Rapper. We've got a field of 13 to go around. Your early favourite is King's Call at 360 with Tab Touch ahead of Ruling Dame at 480. Also Zing to Win there at 370. They're the main 3 players holding the weight of money in race number 6. In the meantime, 4, 8, 3, 11 after the running of race number 5.